done. This one's a little different because the fire chance is only 5%. You don't really need as much chem spray for these new lasers. But here we go, folks. Here we go, folks, with our third and final matchup of the round-robin portion of SCS 170, which will be held on Water Hazard. Water Hazard, of course, is a very balanced map. You heard me give this spiel before. Y'all know the drill. I'm not going over it again. I am not contractually obligated to go over that. Here we go, folks. Ship callouts. Ship number 1 is the Cynical Raven. It is piloted by Mighty Keb, a Huacha fish with double-side Caro. Ship 2, the Roscoff, piloted by Sunstrom. They changed over to a Junker. We got a Banshee up front. Hades Art on one side. We got a Gatling and a Banshee on the other. Ship number 3 is the Grav Cycle, piloted by Dimentio. Who is that masked man running into environment? We've got a Huacha and a Caro on one side. A Minnow and a Laser on the other. Ship number 4 is the Tricycle, piloted by Spudnik. We've got a Carronade and a Flak on one side. Heavy Carronade, I should say. And Flak on one side, we have a Minotaur. And a... Ooh, that is a Seraph missile launcher on the other. Don't see that in SCS too often either. So very nice. We are seeing some new things broken out here in Sunday Community Skirmish. It is very nice to see it. And now officially I can say that all teams have brought a Minotaur in Sunday Community Skirmish number 170. Very excited to see that. I know Richard's watching and Richard's probably thinking to himself, this is exactly what I was looking for. I know he had been working on the changes to Minotaur quite a bit, and it's good to see it. So now we of course have Grav Cycle with the laser going out. We have teams kind of splitting up into 1v1s. It looks like Roscoff going for the Tricycle. Tricycle running that short-range Shrike. Grav Cycle running that split short-long. They've got that long side on the right. That Minotaur, of course, still effective at short range. Minotaur still very effective at short range. In fact, you can really knock off some arcs, especially on a ship like the Junker, which is dependent on Phoenix Claw. You can really do a number on them. Looks like they're going to try to set some fires to that hull, maybe some guns as well. That Minotaur really getting into the Roscoff. It's going to really screw with them as well. Grav Cycle going to do something to the Roscoff. Of course, Minotaur also very good against Goldfish, as they have light mass here. As Grav Cycle getting pushed by the Cynical Raven, they're getting pushed into the... oh, no, they're going to get just rammed a bit here, and they're going to drive by the Grav Cycle. Looks like they want the Tricycle instead. Very surprised they did not stay into the Grav Cycle there. A little surprising as they are going for the Tricycle instead. Tricycle in a good spot not to get focused there. That means Cynical Raven cannot pursue. They will instead go for the Grav Cycle, and Cynical Raven's balloon broken. Cynical Raven also almost hull broken. No, they get that armor back up. Very good right there. As the Grav Cycle looking to put Carronades into the Roscoff. That should be... Oh, hull break on the Grav Cycle as they have 11 stacks on a gun. That's going to overheat them. Minotaur going into the Grav Cycle as well. No, excuse me, that was not a Minotaur going into the Grav Cycle. My bad on that. My bad on that, as the Grav Cycle looking to circle around the Roscoff. We should... Oh, good tar right there by the Roscoff. Good tar right there. It's going to stop the Grav Cycle in his tracks. Watch it going into the Cynical Raven. That's going to be a balloon break into the Cynical Raven. Almost a double break. Watch it going to Grav Cycle. Grav Cycle's hull broken. They lose about 50% perma. Maybe make that 60 as they get that armor back up. Minotaur once again going into the Roscoff. Roscoff looking to hold this together. Grav Cycle eating a lot of shots. No armor break just yet. Roscoff holding it together. Double break on the Roscoff. No follow-up, though. There's the follow-up shot going into the hull. And the balloon, it's going to take about 25%, 30% off of them. 30% into the Roscoff. Watch it going into the Cynical Raven. Cynical Raven is getting Caroed right now. Caro going into the Cynical Raven. They've almost lost balloon. They're down to about 20% balloon. That's not a good spot for them to be, especially since a lot of teams like to run a buff NG. Buff NG, of course, running on that balloon. Typically, that means that they're going to have some problems repairing that balloon. Balloon breaks will be imminent on the Goldfish. Grav Cycle, hull broken. Will they go down? No, they will not. They will find cover. They will find cover there. Roscoff getting burned. Looks like they're going to try to burn down the Roscoff. They're going to try at that range. They are still in range of that laser. They're trying to put those shots in there. Cynical Raven moving for the grab cycle. A good call right there. Shry Cycle's out of position. Raven going for him. Cycle realizing this, looks like they got communicated with by their teammate. They got the communications in there. Shry Cycle moving in. Looks like they might be trying to ram the Cynical Raven. They might be trying to ram them off course. No, they're going to actually get the right side. Oh, beautiful play right there by the Shry Cycle, getting their right side onto the Cynical Raven. They're putting some shots out there. Looks like they've got that, watch it going out. That's going to disrupt them a bit. Shry Cycle, really trying to disrupt the Raven. As the grab cycle in big trouble right now. They're down to about 10% perma. Hull break imminent, balloon break, double break imminent, double break, and there's the kill. Red with first blood advantage now. Red with first blood advantage. It is 1-0 in favor of Predator Island. Roscoff putting shots into the Shry Cycle. Those Hades shots not really raining true right now. Grav Cycle respawns. Shry Cycle staying alive. They do not have a scratch on that paint job. Grav Cycle's way far away. Shry Cycle's going to look for the corner. Cynical Raven might cut them off, though. Let's look at the Cynical Raven. They might have a shot at this. They're going to have to take the shot here pretty soon. Shry Cycle with a good maneuver right here. They're going to try to use that cover right there. They're going to try to use the cover, maybe get the Grav Cycle into the picture here. They're going to hold right now. They decided not to turn the corner. They decided to hold at the corner. Shry Cycle going low. Cynical Raven backing up. I think they realize maybe that the Grav Cycle's coming in. Yeah, they realize the Grav Cycle's coming in. Grav Cycle now moving in on the Roscoff. Grav Cycle moving in on the Roscoff. That laser moving in. They're going to try to focus that front gun. That front gun got one stack on him. Not enough, though, to really do anything. One stack's not going to do anything. Roscoff, of course, putting shots into the Shry Cycle. That is a Gatling going into the Shry Cycle, but not getting the hull break just yet. No hull break as that Seraph not really doing a whole lot either. Shry Cycle deciding to move in. Here we go. Shry Cycle moving in on the Roscoff. We should see a good shot right here. Looks like Carradine going to the Roscoff. That means Shry Cycle will be moving that right side in. The Cynical Raven, which has been balloon broken as well. Cynical Raven losing absolutely nothing in terms of guns. That Hwacha missing. That's going to be a counter Hwacha. It's going to go into the Grav Cycle. Grav Cycle losing 3 guns. That's Seraph looking to put constant pressure on the Cynical Raven. Shry Cycle looking to pick up some stuff here as the Grav Cycle's been hull broken. They lose about 45%, 50%, 55% perma. Shry Cycle really looking to do something here. They're just not effective right now. Shry Cycle not really effective right now as they're trying to put shots into the Roscoff. Grav Cycle putting shots in the Cynical Raven. Cynical Raven's hull broken. Cynical Raven's hull broken. That laser's putting some perma-hull damage on him. They lose about 25%. Another hull break on him. Another hull break. This is where the laser really comes into play. When that hull break happens, you can get constant DPS into the armor. Of course, you can also get instant fire stacks the moment it's rebuilt. That's where the laser really comes into play. Hull break on the Grav Cycle. They're down to about 45%. But they do get that they do get that armor back up. Hwacha going in the Grav Cycle there. Hull broken. Looks like the Hwacha actually doing it. They only lose about 5% perma. They're tanking it on the Grav Cycle. Of course, strikes with that very compact build. You can get to any major component with only a few steps. The only real concern as far as a component will be the bottom engine. Of course, that's a light engine, so your gunner can easily take care of that as well. Grav Cycle hull broken. Roscoff looking to finish him. Roscoff with the ram kill right there. It is 2-0 in favor of Red. That balloon ramming straight into the strike. As the Minotaur comes out too late. Shry Cycle still at full perma. Not a good spot to be, though. Not a good spot to be. Shry Cycle deciding to about face exit stage right. They are moving it. They are out of range of both ships. They are going to just hull it for that cover. They do find the cover of the environment. Those Banshee shots not raining true. They are looking for cover. They've got hard cover from the Cynical Raven. Roscoff still chasing. That Junker still chasing. Cynical Raven looking to cut him off. Grab Cycle looking to meet him in the middle. Oh, this could be bad for the Cynical Raven. This could be very bad for the Cynical Raven. They are pushing in very strong. Grab Cycle's going to meet him in the middle. They're going to get focused here. Oh, Tri-Cycle just waiting for him. Grab Cycle looking to put... Oh, they're going to push the Cynical Raven into the Tri-Cycle. A Minotaur waiting for them. Raven realizing, uh-oh, this is bad. There go the flak shots into the Cynical Raven. They're going to get about 5 of them in there. No, 6 of them in there. Cynical Raven, they're almost down here. They're almost down with the laser picking up. No, it will not. They save it with about 2-3 pixels worth of perma. They save it with about 2 or 3 pixels of perma as there are 10 minutes left in this matchup. The Tri-Cycle, again, in the background there, trying to get the Roscoff away from him. Roscoff balloon broken. Roscoff looking to put shots, Tri-Cycle into the Roscoff. Roscoff still in a bit of trouble right now. Roscoff about 50% balloon. Their armor's doing okay. Looks like they're finally deciding we're going to go for the Tri-Cycle. Red with first kill advantage. There goes a laser into the Cynical Raven. If they get a hull break onto the Cynical Raven, that laser should be plenty to pick up a kill. I do believe, though, if a laser picks up a kill, it would be the first kill for a laser in Sunday Community Skirmish, if memory serves me correct. Grab Cycle now getting focused by the Hades. They're looking to pick up the Roscoff right now. Laser, it looks like, of course, that is an easy way to say, hey, ally, can you shoot that guy over there? The laser, of course, a good option to coordinate. You can just say, hey, laser pointer, shoot that guy. Laser pointer on, right? Tri-Cycle looking to put shots into the Roscoff. Roscoff looking to return fire. The looks like it's going to be a cycle around the gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? Words are hard. Windmill, there we go. As Grab Cycle picks it up. Grab Cycle picks it up. That is a kill by the Grab Cycle. That might have been with the lens array. I'll have to go back and check that later. That might have been with the lens array. If it was, that should be the first kill in Sunday Community Skirmish with a laser. Now blue ships moving in on the Roscoff as they should. A Junker has no ability to escape, especially against 2 Shrikes. Shrikes are very quick ships, quick and maneuverable. They're going to try to get some perma-hull as much as possible onto the Tri-Cycle. They will get a little into... They're getting a full clip of Banshees. They did not pick up the Banshee. They did not pick up the Banshee. Tri-Cycle will eat about 75% perma in that 1v2. That could be critical. That could be a critical mistake by the Hwacha Gunner. That could be bad news for the Tri-Cycle. Cynical Raven looking to ram the Tri-Cycle. They do ram him. Oh, this could be bad for the Tri-Cycle. Almost, not quite a clean hit. I believe a lot of that got into the armor, but that's not going to be enough to break him. Roscoff looking to get into position now. Roscoff looking to move in on the Tri-Cycle. Looks like those Banshees are going to move in right now. The Gatlings move in as well. Tar Cloud going to peel off. Raven getting hull broken. Raven losing about 40% perma, but they are right on it. Tri-Cycle looking to cut off the Raven. Looks like we got environment in the way. Both ships are going to bram into the environment. Cynical Raven hull broken. They're double broken as well. Tri-Cycle getting the better of that. Looks like Tri-Cycle saying, you know what? I'll take that ram if I can get the hull break on the Cynical Raven. A good job. That's going to shove the Cynical Raven to a bad spot. Minotaur into the balloon of the Cynical Raven, turning them. Laser pointer again going for the Cynical Raven. Tri-Cycle not in a good spot there. Probably going to have to reposition. In fact, they've decided to reposition. They've decided they do not want any part of that engagement. Cynical Raven about to get hull broken. No, they pick it up. Pick up the armor just in time. Still 2-1. Red with first blood advantage. Roscoff getting return fire from the Seraph Tempest missile launcher. I believe that is a mag version of it on there. Mag would give him a 3rd shot. Tri-Cycle looking to put those Tempests in there. Tempests go off course as there is a Hwacha into the Grab Cycle. Grab Cycle's in a bit of trouble right now. That is a double gun break. 2 guns, 2 engines down. Yes. Tri-Cycle now moving in. Tri-Cycle getting focused by both red ships. Red's focus fire is on point right now. Hwacha going into the Tri-Cycle. That should pick up a few guns. That should pick up a lot of guns. It'll pick up all guns, in fact, and an engine. Carronade is imminent. Oh, but they go under. Oh, there is a minnow, but the minnow not saving the Tri-Cycle. Minnow not quite enough, as I believe that was Hottish on that Carronade, keeping it in arc, and now it is 3-1 because the gunner kept it in stamina arc. Well done by the Cynical Raven, planning for that Minotaur. 3-1 in favor of red. Cynical Raven once again showing us how it's done with that Watchafish double-side Caro as the grab cycle. Now in big trouble. We'll keep an eye on this 1v1 over here. Cynical Raven out of the fight for right now. They did their job. They got the kill. Grab cycle looking to run right now. They do not want to be in a 2v1 situation. 5 minutes to go left in the matchup. Red with first blood in their back pocket and the 2-kill lead. Grab cycle looking to put the Watcher into the Roscoff. Roscoff eating a Watcher right there. They're going to lose a couple of engines. They're going to lose 1 gun, 2 guns, it looks like. Now the Watchafish going into the grab cycle. Oh, there's some tar right there. There's some tar into the grab cycle. Tar cutting off also the Roscoff. Watcher, a beautiful Watcher going in from the grab cycle to the Roscoff. That should get Tri-Cycle in the door. Roscoff's in big trouble. Their balloons pop. They're in big trouble. Oh, but the tar from the Roscoff. The tar from the Roscoff into the Tri-Cycle. That's going to peel off the Tri-Cycle, and it's going to pick up some components. That's going to pick up a light gun and an engine. That tar might have saved them right there. Tri-Cycle was itching to get that kill. Did not get it. Cynical Raven moving down. Trying to match altitude with the grab cycle. Grab cycle hull broken. Will they get? Oh, the Minotaur saving them from the Huacha. Good job by the grab cycle, saving it for themselves. That could have been a game-ending death right there. Granted, it's not official, but that timer would have killed him. Grab cycle will get hull broken. They're in trouble. Oh, the Huacha and the Huacha going into the Cynical Raven. They are camping that armor. They know if they go down again, you can pretty much call it a day. They will lose this matchup. Grab cycle. Still looking for something here. They are down to about 50% perma. Tri-Cycle not in good shape right now as well. Cynical Raven moving in on them, but that Huacha not raining true. It only picks up 1 light engine. Only picks up 1 engine. Cynical Raven got balloon broken. Grab cycle still trying to shove the Cynical Raven away, but they forget about the Roscoff. Don't forget about the Roscoff as the grab cycle. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, grab cycle looking to reposition themselves. 3 minutes remaining in the matchup. Grab cycle in a bad spot. This is a really bad spot for them. They could get killed right here. Will they go down? They're caught in the tar as well. Really bad spot for them. Huacha going out. Cynical Raven looking to put some shots into the Tri-Cycle as well. They miss wildly on the Tri-Cycle. They get a couple into the grab cycle. Cynical Raven getting minnowed out of the way. Front gun getting minnowed. Tri-Cycle looking to put some shots into the Roscoff. Looks like it'll be 1v1 right here as the Cynical Raven's been hull broken. Cynical Raven has been hull broken, but that's just a laser into them. Just a laser pointer going into the Cynical Raven. That's not going to be a lot of perma, but that's going to be some perma. That's going to... Oh, the Minotaur shoving them as well. The Minotaur still shoving them. They're down to about 5% perma. Oh, there's the kill right there. The grab cycle picks it up. The grab cycle picks it up. I do believe that was a minnow kill, folks. It is 3-2. Roscoff still in a bit of trouble right now. That is a Junker in play right there. We have seen this before, folks, where the Junker was in a 1v2 and got 75%. That non-kill by blue on the Roscoff is the difference in the matchup right now, I would say. Roscoff trying to hang on. Roscoff really needs to hang on at this point. It is 3-2. They really need to hang on. They need to tank this. Maybe even pick up a cheap one on the grab cycle. Good tar right there on the grab cycle. But they are against the environment. They are looking to just spam that tar. They're looking for anything, everything to try to shield themselves. Roscoff is balloon broken. Goldfish is back up with less than 2 to go, I believe. I'll have to check the timer in a minute as Roscoff looking to pick up a cheap hull break on the Tri-Cycle. They do get the hull break on the Tri-Cycle. They're going to pick up about 40% perma on the Tri-Cycle. A 1v2 helping them out there. They're going to pick up some perma. Grab cycle caught in the tar. Roscoff literally just surrounding themselves with tar. They're just going to sit in the tar and tank it. Their armor's broken. They're double broken right now. They're trying to do anything that they can to tank the Cynical Raven. Just going to sit back. Looks like they might be playing the timer. They need to... Blue needs to get the kill right now with 1 minute to go, folks. Cynical Raven's just happy to sit back and say, you know what? We're just going to play the timer. We're happy right here. Roscoff just looking to tank it right now. tank and basically just tell. There's a kill right there. It is 3-3. They have to find the Cynical Raven very quickly. They need to find the Cynical Raven very, very quickly here, folks. Cynical Raven needs to be found. Cynical Raven in the northeast corner. They need to find him. There will not be overtime if they don't find him and get an active engagement. I don't think there's going to be enough time to get to the Cynical Raven. They're going to have to burn it to the corner to get him. Tricycle's thinking about it. No, they're going to turn. No, they're not going to get there. Not in 30 seconds. They're not going to get there. Cynical Raven's not going to peek out. They're just looking for him. All they're going to do is look for him. Yeah, Tricycle's not going the right way. That should be a 3-3 tie, folks. That should be a 3-3 tie. 10 seconds to go. Yeah, they won't find him in time. They won't put shots on him in time. They will not put... Oh, they get the spot out. They do get the spot out. They do have active shots going out, so there might... But they're out of range, though. They're out of range of those shots. They are... Kairos does call overtime. Kairos does allow overtime despite the fact that they are out of range. Tricycle does not have the Minotaur. Oh, no, they do have the Minotaur, so they can put shots out. They are in range here, so there will be overtime. That's the only reason they got it, was the Tricycle's Minotaur. The spot went out, so they got it with 5 seconds to go, folks. It will not be a tie here. We have 3-3 tie. Grav Cycle with about 5% perma. Tricycle with about 60. Red is factory fresh here. Red is factory fresh, and you know what they're thinking, folks. They're thinking Tricycle needs to die. There's a Watcher that goes into the Grav Cycle. Grav Cycle in big trouble right now. He is at 5% perma with no guns, 2 engines. Roscoff moving on the Grav Cycle. If they get a hull break on the Grav Cycle, that Junker should finish him. Watch about. Oh, that should be a kill. There it is. 4-3 in favor of Red. Tricycle cannot exit this engagement if they want to keep this alive. They cannot exit this engagement. They have to stay in it. They have to stay in it. There's a Watch going in the Tricycle. There's a hull break right there. Tricycle may just try to juke here. That's really all they can do. But the more they just sit there and juke, the more perma-hull they're going to take. Tricycle looking to dodge. Oh, there's a Tiger Uppercut by a Junker. They're going to try to use the Roscoff as a shield here. That's not going to work for them. That's not a good idea. That should be the match. Indeed, it is. Red is going to win 5-3 here, folks. Red wins 5-3. That is Predator Island with the win. Great job by the Junker with the tar, literally to try to stall the match. Roscoff doing a great job there. But that is going to do it for the round robin portion of the tournament. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with the announcement on the grand finals matchup. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.